Well, we've got DoorDash and Uber Eats and Spark fired up today. We're going to see what we can get shaken. Working mostly from home, but I'm going to take you along with me. So, got our first order, $6 for McDonald's, about 4-mile run. Let's go make some money. Oh, thank you, sir. There you go. I'm getting it up. Well, we got our McDonald's in the car. Sometimes they just don't pay attention to you, and that's a shame because it was sitting there too. So let me see what we got going on here. Get some directions. And we got 9 minutes to go, so let's go get this dropped off. So that drop off was successful. We got a $2 DoorDash pay, $4 tip. So very nice, $6 for 15 minutes of work or something like that. I'll take it. And we're heading back home. I'm going to see if I get another DoorDash order before then, but I'm just going to be working from home today anyway. So we'll see what we got going on. It's going to be a nice day. So you may have noticed that I put a poll in the comments about watching other types of videos that I make. I enjoy making videos. They're not all DoorDash videos, but that's all that's been on this channel. But I have another channel. It's Popsy Helps right now. I don't know what it's going to end up being called eventually. But I'll put a link to it down in the description, the comments. And my latest video that I posted was on why people over 40 should start a YouTube channel. And if you don't mind taking a look at it, if that's of interest to you, or if you just want to see some of the other stuff that I'm doing, I think I have some how-to videos over there, and there's going to be some vlog-style stuff and just some general musings. And I'm working on solving the Rubik's Cube. I'm really close. And, it's taken me 50 years. I had my first Rubik's Cube 50 years ago. My mom bought it for me, and I never did figure out how to do it, but I am learning how to do it now, and I'll post that video over there too. Anyway, we'll get back to our regularly scheduled program. We're on a DoorDash right now, but just wanted to let you know about my new channel and how much I'd appreciate it if you took a moment to watch it. I think I have 9 subscribers right now. That's me and a friend and 6 family members, I think. I don't know. Anyway, we're rolling. Well, we got our next order in, and it's not real pretty. Jupiter Donuts heading 6 miles for $7. But that's okay. It's going to get us down into Delray, and we'll maybe snag another order while we're down there before we come back home again. But I did make it home. I was there for maybe 15 minutes and got another order. I do not have Uber Eats on. I'll turn it on at lunch when I'm out delivering, but they send a lot of really low-paying offers, like $2 for 5 miles, $4 for 20 miles. I'm trying to get other stuff done while I'm at home, so it's kind of a distraction. And anyway, we're on our way to Jupiter, pick up some donuts. If you've never had Jupiter Donuts before, you're missing one of the good things in life. Hi there. I've got a DoorDash pickup for Kendall P. Yep, sandwich and drinks. All right, thank you. I'm just going to take a little shot for...
I mean, I can put it, but then I'll have to charge you all separate.
Okay. That's
BurgerFi? I don't know.
Well, we got the Jupiter Donuts order picked up successfully. I took a little video of the donuts for you. Hopefully it turned out. If you probably already saw it if it did. Anyway, we're on our way down to drop this off now. We got 11 minutes to go. So still not too bad for $7. You know, take me about 15 minutes total. Funny thing is the guy didn't order any donuts, just a breakfast sandwich and a coffee. So it must be some good breakfast sandwiches too if you're ordering from a donut shop and you're not getting donuts. Okay, so we're on the road. See what else the day has for us.
He's right here. Right here.
So another successful drop-off. We've got $2 dash pay, $5 tip. Nice to be appreciated. I'm only a few miles from home. I'm just heading back home again. See what else DoorDash has in store for us. Next order's in, $8, 4.6 miles. It's like I'm picking up some alcohol or something. Anyway, let's go. Well, we've got it in the car. Purely for medicinal purposes, I'm sure. Let's go get it dropped off. So we got that one dropped off. That driver's license scan doesn't work half the time, but we were able to plug things in and get it delivered. So we got a slight DoorDashius interruptus while I pick up some food for my lovely wife. And then we'll get back on the road again. So got our next drop off going on 8 1/4 for 7 miles, I think it is. Anyway, it's running out, running back, dropping off just a little bit away from my house. So, but I'm going to stay out for the next what is it? It's almost noon. I'm going to stay out till 1:30, and then I'm going to stop for a while, maybe take an order in the afternoon or two, but then I'll go out again this evening. I'll include that dash. So let's go get this Chipotle picked up. Hi, pick it up for Steven. Steven? Yep. Okay, thank you. So I put it in the dash bag. Now it's probably going to ask me to take the picture. Nope. Okay, let's go. I love the Chipotle. Yep.
Make it easier for you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Have a great one.
You too. So I got this $6 order for 7 point some miles. Thought I'd take it. It's taking me down into Delray, into a nice area. And then I got this additional $4 order. And I don't think it's really adding any extra miles on it. So sometimes you eat the bear and sometimes the bear eats you. I think I ate the bear on this one. See you at Wawa. Well, we got the Chipotle buckled in. It's a fairly light order. So, 13 minutes to the first drop off, and then shouldn't be too much longer to the second one. Maybe another 10 minutes at the most. But not too bad for a $10 run. Dropping me off in a good area, Delray. Let's see what the rest of the day holds. Okay, well, we got that first one dropped off. They called it a high-paying offer. Was it for gold? I don't know about that. $2 delivery, $2 tip. It was a long way to get to that one, but maybe because it was a stacked order, they called it. Make you feel good by calling it a high-paying offer. But let me see. I'm on my way to drop off this next one. It's a drop off in the lobby is the instructions. Thought it was interesting because DoorDash will show you pictures that were taken by previous dashers for their drop off to show you where it's at. But it was probably a leave at my door. Well, they actually meant bring it into the lobby and leave it with somebody, but they actually dropped it at the door and took a picture of it. So it's a leave at my door, carry into the lobby, deliver in the lobby. So I guess I'll meet him there, and I'll get a picture while I'm at it, just to prove the drop off. That's what DoorDash wants you to get a picture. Anyway, we got 7 minutes, 4 miles to go, and I'm in a pretty good shape for some more offers after that down here in Delray Beach, Florida. Oh, dogs. Well, we got those orders dropped off. Not too bad of timing. It's been a good dash so far. We're up over 18 bucks, 18 and a quarter. That last drop off was all DoorDash pay. That happens, they start out offering you $2 and then nobody picks it up, and so they raise it and they just keep sending it out at a little bit more until somebody picks it up. But yeah, like I said, it wasn't the best offer, but we got the add-on, and we're down here in Delray, and we're going to drive over here and grab some food for some fortunate individual that is hungry and wants something delivered. So I got this comment on a video. I hit it. Just don't need the toxic stuff going on, but they said that the only reason people do these gig apps, deliver for DoorDash and so forth, is because they're lazy and they don't want to get a real job. And I mean, you want to respond. You want to, say something. YouTube has this thing where you can hide comments, and they think that they still leave the comment. They think it's still there. They think all their future comments are getting through too if they want to harass you, but they're gone. You don't see them. Nobody else sees them. So it's kind of a nice little feature that YouTube put in place. Anyway, DoorDash drivers are not lazy. What else can I say? Alright, so here we got an Arby's pickup. $10 going to 8.8 miles. So yeah, not the most fantastic. Let me get a screenshot of this for you. So not the best, but we'll put it up over here so you can see it. And let's get this Arby's picked up. We're heading for Boca. So I did start the stopwatch, Old Blue, as we affectionately call it. And we'll see how long it takes me to get this order dropped off. So we're rolling. We're sitting in traffic, but we're going. Let's go. So we just got a $8 stack for this one. Picking up some KFC, which must be right around here somewhere. Going an additional 1.9 miles. So it turned into an $18 order. We're sitting at 4 minutes now. I'm sitting in traffic, actually, is what I'm doing, but I've only got a 1/10 of a mile to go. I should be able to see Arby's if it weren't for the car in front of me. We're rolling. So KFC is picked up. Arby's was right next door. So we're just pulling over to pick it up. As soon as I got a clear lane. Let's go. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So we have Arby's and KFC mixing it up in the dasher bag. Plenty of room for both. They're both small orders. And we've got 13 minutes to our first drop off. And it shouldn't be too much further to the second one. It's only an extra 2 miles. So anyway, just waiting for a light, pulling out to heading out to 95 and heading to Point South because we're going into Boca for this one. Okay, everything's coming up roses. Well, she came out and picked it up, so that made it easy. Never dropped off here at the university before.
Turn right onto Indian River Street.
But we've got
West University Drive.
All right, Google. Shh, shh, shh. So we've got a mile and a half to go, 5 minutes, and we'll get this KFC dropped off, and then going to work our way back up into Delray again. I'm going to stop for a while because I've got some writing to do and some other things, places to go, people to see, and then after that we'll get back out in the evening for a couple of hours, and we're shooting for $100 today. Let's see how we do. I think I'm sitting at around 50 or 60 now. Okay, we're rolling. It's playing my favorite song. I think it's called. I hear it a lot. Yeah, that used to be me 30 years ago. Well, this is kind of interesting.
They added the following instructions. Leave at my door.
Yeah, it took me into this neighborhood here. I can't get to the place. It was that yellow building. Can't get to it from here because it's all gated off. So we're kind of making this one up as we go. That's what separates us from the animals. It's also how I know that AI isn't as smart as most people think that it is. Okay, here we go. Hello. So we've had a lot happen since I fired up the app. A few hours have gone by. I did some work at home and did some other things, but now I'm back on track again. I'm going to go out door dashing for about an hour and a half, something like that. It's 6 o'clock. So I had this offer come in from Charlie's. It was I can't even remember what it was, $6 and change for 7 miles or something like that. But I didn't like where it was sending me, so I decided I would decline it, which would take my acceptance rate down to 80%, which is the border for where I can only be, I can't go any lower than 80% and still be either gold or platinum. But I accepted it accidentally. So then I had to unassign it, which took me down to a 97% completion rate, which is the lowest that I can go and still be either gold or platinum. And I thought, no, I'm going to go out west and work. So I'm in the lane to turn left. And I get this offer, came in from Lowe's, $9 and change, picking up some motor oil, delivering it down to Delray. So kind of a mess. But anyway, we're heading for Lowe's. We're going to get this picked up and dropped off and see what Delray has in store for us. I'll be down in the thick of it for the evening tonight. It's a Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday evening. So it shouldn't be too bad down there, I guess. But we're rolling. Well, we got the oil picked up and buckled in. It says leave at my door. I'm supposed to leave the receipt too. Not sure how I'm going to do this. I should have some tape or something. Maybe I'll bring some tape with me from now on. But anyway, 9 minutes, 5 miles. We're heading south. Let's go.
Did you leave the order at their door? They added the following instructions. Leave at my door.
Easy drop off. Let me see if we're this close to Atlantic Avenue. I mean, sometimes it's difficult when you're on Atlantic Avenue because there's no place to park. So if I can get beyond it down to Linton, we'll be in good shape. All right, we're rolling. Well, that was interesting. I turned down a BurgerFi. Was $7.50 going 8.2 miles. I think it was. I'm going to put it up here. And then immediately got a double BurgerFi. Well, it's just the same customer, I think. And then another customer in that area for $13.50, 9.7 miles. So let's go ahead and we'll take this one. I'm at 81% acceptance rate. We're still good. Okay, let's go. Well, we got BurgerFi ×2 in the car. Orders, it all fit in my dasher bag, so that's good. Got a soda here too. I thought this was heading south into Boca. It's actually heading further north, up, you know, into the north end of Delray. So that's good. I'll get back up there again. A little bit more familiar with that area anyway. And we'll see what we got going on. So, turning out to be a good little evening run. Let's roll. So it was about not quite a mile and a half to the next run. That one was dark. Boy, I wish people would turn their lights on. But it's funny, I felt something when I dropped it off. I looked down here, a lizard must have hitched a ride on me. I don't know where it jumped on me, but it jumped off at the porch. Good thing I'm not...
Turn left onto North Oak Dixie Highway.
Yeah, I gotta go. Good thing I'm not squeamish about that sort of thing. But we got it dropped off. We got 4 minutes to go. Get this one dropped off.
Drive east on Gulfstream Boulevard.
Then we'll be
in 600 feet, turn left.
Decent
onto
area to
Federal
pick up some more food.
Turn left onto Federal. Do the roundabout and take the second exit. Good evening. Welcome to Mirabella. Please insert your driver's license into the scanner. Do not insert cracked, taped or broken IDs into the scanner. An agent will be with you momentarily.
Good evening, madam. Name and address of the resident you're here to visit.
Yeah, it's a DoorDash drop off.
Please make sure to take your ID, proceed to the gate with caution, and have a good day.
All right, thank you. You too. Open sesame. We are in. Well, we got those BurgerFis dropped off, and on my way back down, I ended up with this Josie's, I think it's Josie's order. Parking's not the greatest, but 625 plus, so there's a hidden tip on it. Only 2.3 miles. So let's go ahead and get it picked up. Lauren, it's a pizza, I think. Okay, great, thank you. All right, about a 5-minute wait. We got a pizza in the car. I'm gonna go up here and let's find out what this hidden tip is. So we got the pizza dropped off, and the hidden tip was, drum roll, 25 cents. So, hey, you know, still a good order. I tell you what's not a good order, though, is this one that we just picked up. Panera bread, $2.50, 2.2 miles. The only reason I took it, well, I wanted the number. I wanted the accepted one, but I'm heading back into Delray, and most of this is getting back to Delray. After that, it's just a short around the corner. So might as well get paid a couple bucks for driving rather than just driving. Let's roll. So somebody's going to tell me that this is a trash order. I shouldn't have taken it. You shouldn't take no pay tip orders. This may have a little tip on it, maybe 50 cents. But you know, that's the beauty of owning your own business. And when you're driving for these gig apps like DoorDash and Uber Eats, you're an independent contractor. So you got to mind your business. You got to do what's right for you, and don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. Is this one ready? Thank you. Hi there, DoorDash.
Thank you.
Thanks, enjoy.
Thank you.
So that was a successful drop-off. So now we're just waiting for something else to come in. I'm not very far away from Chipotle and Panera Bread and a few other places. But I'm really just looking for maybe 1 or 2 more orders. I'd like to hit 100 today. I think I still have $10 to $12 to go. So let's hope for a big one. So I got about halfway there with this DoorDash order. $6.50 going on a few miles. So I'm heading down to pick it up now. Let's go.
Hi there.
Jahani? All right, thank you so much. Well, we got some Chipotle in the car, 2.5 miles to go, about 7 minutes. And it's going to be close to being back home again, but I want to grab another order. Maybe we'll get something decent out that way and get it dropped off to finish our evening out.
Order. They added the following instructions. Hand it to me.
You look like you might be waiting for some food. No. There we go. Enjoy. Careful it doesn't break out in the bottom.
Oh, thank you.
All right, have a good evening.
You too. Is that for Jonathan?
208. Yep.
Oh, we were coming down to meet you
There you
guys,
go.
or meet you.
All right. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Sorry to let you up.
Yeah, me too. I was. So anyway, here we are in the home studio. It was too dark in the car to finish up. So how did we do today? Did we hit our $100? How much time did we spend? Was it worth it? Well, in our first, let me see, the first run, which we did from the house. So we were working from the house. We had 3 deliveries, an hour and 8 minutes, $21. So that's an hour and 8 minutes of active time. I don't know what that weird number was for the dash time, but we're going to call it a glitch. The second shift, which was my lunch shift, was $36.25 for 5 deliveries, 1 hour and 42 minutes. So almost the entire time I was out, I was active. It was active time. The last evening run, $42.75, 7 deliveries, 2 hours and 15 minutes, only 21 minutes of downtime in that shift. So did we make the $100? We made exactly $100. I couldn't have planned it to happen that way. It was pretty awesome that it did. So just over 5 hours, 5 hours and a few minutes of time that I was out delivering, I made $100. So that's not too bad. That's, you know, in line with the $20 an hour that we like to average, or, you know, have as a minimum. We like better than that, but I have to say it was fairly decent. So it's been a while since I've posted. I know that. I'm sorry about that. But I've got a new camera. I'm going to hopefully be posting more and more now that I'm going to be able to do some extra recording. It's actually an action camera rather than being a cell phone, so that it'll be a steadier video than what you've seen in the vehicle from this point. So anyway, thanks very much for following along with me. I appreciate it. Thanks for waiting, 6 or 7 weeks while I didn't get a video out. But we'll get more out there for you. I appreciate you watching. Have a good one. Signing off.